Hi there Aquarius, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is your weekly intuitive reading for September 21st through to the 27th. Aquarius, let's get started. I hope you're doing well this week. This is the Work Your Light Oracle from Rebecca Campbell, and we'll get started by drawing you an overarching message or theme from this deck to see what the angel spirits guides want you to know this week. For Aquarius, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. This one here is play, guys. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So it's saying here that, you know, potentially there is a pattern or a cycle that you've held from the past that needs to be broken. However, the other card is saying, it might be time to lighten up and not take things so seriously this week. But there is an opportunity to break a big cycle, and sometimes it can be through past life connections as well. But it gets passed down the ancestral line, guys. I mean, we learn from our parents who learn from their parents. We learn how to, you know, how to have our relationships from them, how to operate in the world. You know, generally up until 7 years old is when all of that stuff's in place, all that programming, and we carry that through our life and we play out those scripts and stories. So it's saying here that maybe it's time to look at one of those scripts and stories and break the chain so that you can experience something different, because some of these are positive scripts and some of them can hold us back. Okay, Aquarius, let's get our Yogic Path card for you. Stop. Oh yes, Master. The Headless Goddess. There is most definitely something to be ended here. So Master is a deity. She's the goddess of radical self-transcendence, guys. And it says that you're waking up to the radical pleasures of letting go. And it says that the Headless Goddess has come to guide you in a massive state of transformation as you turn passion into spiritual energy. So it's a really fierce energy of letting go of something that might not be working for you. And I think it's a cycle from the past. I'm thinking death energy, I'm thinking world energy, I'm thinking 10 of swords, 10 of wands kind of stuff. Let's see what comes out, Aquarius, about this big cycle that we are ending here. So beginning with the recent, oh here it goes, okay, I didn't mention the Tower, but that would have been a good one to mention. Recent past, energies leaving, completing, transitioning. We have the Tower. Some of you might still be moving through that or on the foot of that at the moment. Let's get the current or focus energy for you, Aquarius. How could I forget the Tower? Oh, yes. 4 of Wands and the Sun. Guys, this is a tower that you want to fall because look what's behind it. Absolute hidden blessing. This tower is a blessing. A hidden blessing. That's the title. Because look what's behind it. All the opportunities. And I've got the 8 of Wands at the bottom. So this is the change. This is change. It's swift, fast change. And it's like unplugging a sink, unblocking it, because it's like all this flow of beautiful, positive energy behind it. Let's clarify that Tower. Strength. Gonna need a bit of that. I'm going to pull one more for that though, to see if I can get some information on what the Tower is, but it is a general reading, guys, so I do... the Tower, yes, we know. I do try and keep them fairly general, but let's try and see if we can get one more card. Yes, we know the Tower is here. We know this is a big week of change for Aquarius, but what is this change relating to? Can we have one? Ace of Pentacles. Well, it's just telling me that everything that comes after this is going to be amazing. So let's clarify the Four of Wands and the Sun. And I will read this in a couple of directions. Knight of Cups. Oh, Knight of Cups twice, guys. Oh, Ace of Wands. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say for most of you, whatever we're unblocking here, this pattern of the past, is going to lead to a very, very passionate new beginning. And it could be in career, but for most of you, it will be in relationships. I've got the Six of Swords at the bottom of this deck here, Aquarius. So let's jump in. So, you know, Master says we're letting go. We're letting go of a pattern from the past that has really, really held us back. And we've got the Tower here that's come in this week. Actually, let's put this down. We've got the Tower that's come in, and the Tower can be a really big energy of change, and it can be a sudden change. But for some of you, you know, it can be the sudden ending of a job, the ending of a relationship. It can be a massive revelation that makes us go, oh my gosh, yeah, that is why I keep playing out this pattern from the past. It's that kind of thing. And, you know, it really has the ability to topple something in our lives, to bring a tower down. You know, the towers are the big structures in our lives, a relationship, the career, things that our identity are really attached to. And it's saying that one of those big pillars in your life is built on an illusion, is built on a shaky foundation, and it could be the fact that it's built on the values of the past, the values of, you know, our parents, not our own values. So you're really being asked to address that and make a fundamental change here. It's about having the strength and courage to know when to, you know, to leave the past in the past, to know when to move on from a situation. You know, that is the Six of Swords. It's making a necessary rite of passage away from something in order to have a new beginning. And yeah, you might not know, you know, what's behind this tower, like what's going to come out of the rubble, but I can see here that it's really, really positive, Aquarius. So we need to, there's a real message here of when the discomfort of the current situation outweighs the discomfort of heading into the unknown. And that's usually the point that we say, okay, bring the tower down, I'm ready. No more holding on, right? Because we know we've been through the cycle a few times. The relationships keep playing out the same. We keep getting the same, you know, holding ourselves back in our career or self-sabotage. And there gets the point, it's like, enough's enough. I need change. And we need to bring radical discontinuity to a situation in order to get that change. Strength also says, hey, it's time to look at the inner demons. It's time to look at the ego. It's time to look at the mind. What is in there? What is our own beast that's holding us back? And to tune into the higher self and allow that to be coaxed under control. Yeah, the strength, the energy is really about also just having that strength and courage to allow the tower to fall. I mean, hold on and we go down with it and patch it up, and we find ourselves in another cycle where we come to the same moment, guys. So this is about, you know, transformation. Master, she wants you to transform. She wants you to rise like the phoenix from the ashes, from this tower, from this falling. Because look at this. I mean, from here on in, it's just all aces and knights and suns. Right behind that tower, guys, I just feel like it's like an eclipse. You know, it's this blackness, and then it just passes, and look what's behind it. The sun, you know, and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands for me is a milestone in this reading. The tower falling is a milestone. It's a milestone of change. It marks a point of moving forward, of moving into the light, of coming, you know, overcoming a massive obstacle. And it's interesting because the sun is the energy that can shine light into our darkest corners. And it's the corners of the past. It's the corners of our past patterns. And I think there's a big, massive insight into that this week. The sun is a yes card. If some of you came to this reading wanting a yes or no answer, the answer is yes. This is the green light to move ahead. It says that the future is bright ahead. Again, we have this rebirth. It's a baby, it looks all very innocent, but no, it's been through, you know, burst through brick walls. This is about the rebirth now. And it has the opportunity to bring you to your happy ever after, whatever that looks like for you. There's going to be an opportunity to lay a new foundation here soon. And this is the 1111. So there's a big sense of synchronistic timing here when 1111 comes into a reading, and it says that you're actually in a powerful position to manifest and move ahead this week. So be very careful of, you know, your thought hygiene. Keep it positive, keep it moving in the right direction, because things are going to start materializing really, really quickly for you. But this is the most positive card in the tarot deck, guys. It really says that, you know, the worst is over. As soon as that tower falls, it's done. In fact, maybe the anticipation of the tower falling is going to be worse than it actually coming down. So it's all knights and aces from this point in. I mean, the Knight of Cups, look at this. I'm just going to go in here and go, yeah, okay. These are all new opportunities. This is pure potential here. And the Knight of Cups, sorry. I mean, we've got Pentacles, Wands, and pretty much it's like an Ace of Cups here too. It's like triple aces here. The Knight of Cups can be a new offer of fulfillment. Yes, it can be somebody coming in. It could be a new romantic opportunity here for absolute sure. One that's passionate and fiery and has the potential to go solid and turn into a commitment. The same could be said about a new offer in business as well. Maybe connecting with somebody who you're really in alignment with, and you have that sense of professional chemistry as well. But this really says to me, just this combination, if you don't really know what that new beginning is, anything is possible. This is pure potential opportunity. On its practical level, yes, the Knight of Cups can be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, potentially an apology, potentially expressing their feelings or emotions for you. But for me, it's just like that point of change of the new beginnings coming in. And I really feel that, you know, as soon as that tower falls, that's the one step of the change. And then this is about forward movement, fast progress forward. Number 8 here. Strength is number 8 in the traditional major arcana. 8 is the number of abundance and blessings and all of that good stuff. So some of you are going to get a message, some good news about a new beginning here. For some of you, you might have been communicating with someone in business or love online, and now that tower's fallen, it's like, yeah, we can move ahead with this. So that is for some of you. It can be the arrows of love, can be travel, relocation, it is news, it is fast progress and swift change in the right direction here, guys. You know, these aces, they are number 1 in the Wands, in the Pentacles, and the thing about the aces is they are pure potential, but they need action behind them. So it's no good to like, okay, there's new opportunity kind of emerging and just, you know, leaning back and waiting for it to flourish. No, we need to get in there. If it's a work thing, we need to apply for that job, to connect with our network. If it's love, then we need to, hey, maybe we are the one that needs to actually say, yes, I'm into it. Express that communication, that emotional communication. Otherwise, opportunities can pass us by, so we must connect with them. But whatever these opportunities that are coming in for you, they are on passion, they're on purpose, we have chemistry and all of that. And the Ace of Pentacles is like the divine reward, the gift that comes to the person that's broken the cycle, that has gone through the rebirth. It's for the person that has overcome the challenges. And it can be money, it can be new ways to make money or new career opportunities. But the Ace of Pentacles can also be something going solid, something coming to commitment, a new milestone in a relationship, because we have the milestone card here as well. So either way, like what I'm just going to say here, just wrapping this up, is that there is endless possibility beyond this tower and quite possibly everything that you've wanted for quite a while, Aquarius. But there's a sense that there was something blocking it, and it could have been your own limiting beliefs based on the past or those that are handed down from you. It's about the fact that I feel like you haven't been able to bring change into your life, and the universe is really stepping in with a hidden blessing. This tower is a hidden blessing for you this week. And sometimes we need that sense of radical change, of radical discontinuity, to almost force us to do things in a different way, to really, you know, have us rebuild in that positive new direction. So Aquarius, that is your reading for the week. It is a big one for some of you. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it's not going to be everyone's story this week. If you do feel called to share, leave me a comment. I do read them all and try to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I will see you back here next week for another message.